is still struggling to strengthen. But is that the case here in San Diego? Joining us this morning is Michael Gaddis with the JD Realty Group. Michael, good morning. Thanks for being with us.
No, thank you for having me.
All right, let's get right to it. The numbers in June. It's all about the numbers. Are they down?
Well, they are. Nationally, they say that the number of pending home sales went down 1.1%. California, they went down about 2.8%. I don't have the exact numbers in San Diego, but I'd best describe the San Diego real estate market right now as soft.
Soft. Long term, what does that mean for the economy?
Well, I think long term it means that, home sales kind of indicate, the status of the economy. So as home sales increase, the economy is doing better. So right now it's definitely sluggish.
Why the decline? I believe it was rising about 6% in the month of May. So what happened between May and June? Because I thought summer is supposed to be the hot months for buying homes.
Well, that's a very good point, and that's what's most concerning about these numbers. There's numerous factors as to why the numbers are down. One is sellers' expectations are slightly high. They're coming off of last year. Last year's numbers were down 5.9% from pending home sales from last year. So sellers had an expectation that they were going to get that same amount of return this year, and it's just not happening. Interest rates are also affecting the home sales in two ways. One, it affects buyers, and two, it affects home sellers. Because home sellers have, last year and the year before, they refinanced into long-term 30-year fixed rates, really low, around 3.5%. So the motivation for them to move up is really small unless they're going to get a good return on their investment.
Where does San Diego rank in terms of the rest of the country seeing some losses in terms of selling of homes?
Well, San Diego is not one of the worst nationally. It's definitely doing better than most. In fact, it's doing better than a lot of the areas in California. But as I said, probably because, we're San Diego, so we're close to the coast. We have, a certain amount of weather and the reputation and everything. Everybody wants to move here. But even with that being said, it's still slow.
Sluggish job market affecting this?
I think it is somewhat, and tighter lending guidelines. As it says, now you have to qualify for loans based on full documentation. You can't do it on stated income anymore. So with jobs stagnant right now, it's important that people can qualify. So the job market is definitely affecting it.
Let's talk about the shortages. What is San Diego's inventory of homes like? Are we talking new homes, existing homes?
Well, the inventory of homes is not quite so bad. It's still not what it was a year ago, but it's not so bad. What's happening, though, is, as I mentioned, the expectations of sellers are not quite realistic compared to what the market is bearing right now. And with the lack of distressed sales in the market, right now 90% of the real estate market consists of equity sales, and only 10% are distressed sales. Last year at this time, 20.3% of the market was distressed sales. So basically all the investors, the flippers, and the cash buyers are disappearing from the market.
Wow. Are the lenders hurting the market? Because we know in the past 6 years things have become a lot more difficult to get those loans.
Well, I think that's the case as well. Tighter lending guidelines are definitely affecting the market, and I don't think the market is really going to rebound the way people want to until the lenders start loosening up the lending guidelines.
All right, Michael Gaddis, we appreciate your insight this morning. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, time right now is 7:23. Still ahead on Fox 5. San Diego comes close to breaking a record when it comes to the number of